It should be fine.
It's
Oh my fucking god, dude!
Time for me to say the N word.
It's probably still.
Oh.
It's probably still chugging.
Ignore that stream. Yeah, definitely still chugging.
It's gonna have to make me restart the fucking computer, bro.
See, it's because you didn't clean it out.
Shit, man.
That's a good segue.
That's not. Whatever the fuck happened with that weird ass lag spike, it like obliterated the fucking CPU for whatever reason.
He said unsubbed and unfollowed.
Damn!
Is what it is. I got paid.
I still got your money.
Oh, hold on. We're back to normal. We're good, baby. We're good, baby. Let's go. Woo! Easy dubs.
Yeah, now we're only dropping 7 frames.
Yeah. Nah, we in there. That shit straight. But yeah, man. I never. It was always a curiosity of mine why people find girls that are into games so attractive. I honestly don't really like it. I don't really like girls that are into the stuff that I'm into. I like females that are into different things, so it broadens my horizons more. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm really reserved when it comes to certain things, and if I don't have somebody that will push me out of like my pocket, it's like I get really comfortable in like a niche state, and I don't like that. It's really agitating to me. That's me though. But I can understand where you're coming from, where it's easier for these people to make conversation with them, because if we were all right, tell me in your all's honest opinion, right? On a scale from 1 to 10, involving FGC guys, blank out of 10 guys in FGC can actually feel comfortable or talk and approach a female, somebody of the opposite sex. Like, 4. What are the number that you? Oh, so you're saying 4? So 40% of dudes in the FGC can actually feel comfortable talking to somebody of the opposite sex. What are y'all's guess on that?
I'm a 3.
3. Damn, 30%.
I was gonna go with 3, but I'm giving like that extra 10 the benefit of the doubt.
Christ.
I agree with 3 as well, though.
Too nice on extra 10. 3.
I missed the question, but I'll say 3.
30%. I think that's really accurate. I was gonna say somewhere between 3 and 4 people. I feel like a lot of these people. You think 50%? I think that's a lot.
That's a fuck ton.
That's way too much.
Yeah,
that's way too much credit.
Oh, DMV, that's different. Like,
nah, DMV, I still think that's too much credit.
That is pretty high.
That's still too much credit.
How many females do we see in Zan?
How many females have you seen at Xanadu from the old Zan to new Zan?
I'm saying that even in there, like, you know what I mean? The ratio's the same.
It's not that many. And most of them are either people you already know, or they already spoken for.
Yep.
So if you talking to them, you're just talking to strike up a conversation.
That's crazy, man.
It's not crazy.
Because when I've been going through my thing, right, I thought that might have been one of my problems, but that's actually not the case. I actually have no issue or quarrel when it comes to approaching and striking a conversation with somebody.
I just choose not to. It's too much work.
It's rare to have a female come to an event like single anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like just straight up by themselves or with friends or, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, oh, I wanted to see this FGC event.
Right.
I'm here alone.
Why do you think
you usually go along with a friend.
Why do you think that is?
Yeah, why do you think?
I don't know. I'm actually asking.
Oh. Well, especially now with all the nonsense coming out a little more obvious.
Yeah, now because we got
a lot more obvious
fucking predators running around acting like scumbags, but before that, like before
that, I still the same reason. Same reason. They expect it to be a lot of guys. They don't want to be bothered by dudes because they know it's their girl, and they're there for an event, and they don't want dudes to come up to them thinking, "Hey, you here to play a game, or you here with somebody?" Because you know what they're asking for. They're just trying to be nice about it. So I'm gonna say the same reason. It's just now that you got actual predators coming out, they being outed is no different.
Going along with that too, Greg. You got to remember, like, 10 out of 10 females that play online anything, right, have gotten that, whole interaction. Oh, you're a female, what are you wearing? Blah, 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 blah. So, of course, you're going to feel uncomfortable going there in person, even though that's something you like to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you like playing Halo? Go to this Halo tournament. I don't want to go alone. Fuck that.
So check it. I'm actually bring up a point because I actually brought my sister to old Xanadu like way back in like the super days, back when I was still kind of like in broke boy days from time to time.
Is
so,
she single?
See, so, and the reason I brought my sister though, the reason I brought my sister is because she actually, at one point before she kind of like got, I guess, less into playing games recently. I mean, she was kind of, me and my sister were like really big in the fighting games and just games in general.
Right.
So it's not like it's a new haven for her. Like she's been around dudes that have been, in the games, or she's just been around people that, are just in game. We grew up in the arcade, so we know how it is.
Part of the culture.
So, but I mean, when she was there, I don't think anyone actually bothered her in that sense. I mean, she was cool to see everybody. She was having fun seeing everybody playing and just, DMV being DMV. So not like I said, she's not like she hasn't been around a group of people playing fighting games. So I think, and the ironic thing is, I think she knew one of the dudes there. She knew one of the dudes there from the Waldorf from Waldorf arcade, from the rhythm scene over there. So it's like, it's not like she's not been around. She definitely knows some people at least. So it's just, in that sense, it's kind of worked out for her because she plays games. She's not like she doesn't know where to go. She's been out and about with that stuff, as opposed to someone else who probably hasn't been around. It's their first time like physically actually being around someone because they're playing online. They're like, oh yeah, I heard about this. It might be pretty cool. It could be kind of a daunting thing to go to something like Combo Breaker or Evo, where there's a bajillion of people out and about, on top of, non-FGC people being about the area too. And you're just like, area you've never been to probably. You're around a bunch of people you've never been into. It's just a lot of like, for someone who may not be used to it, it seems like a lot of things stacked up against them to make them feel a little less comfortable.
Right.
So for them to go on their own is kind of a huge thing, and they usually want to go with someone else so that they feel comfortable to to at least want to go come back if that happens.
Now I feel like the only exception to this now, and this is non-FGC related, but it's like more so a video game thing, is like MagFest, like stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff in events like MagFest, there is a lot more of a presence of people from the opposite sex and so on and so forth.
Ow.
But as we've already explained, there's a stigma that comes kind of with the FGC based upon how people are perceived and how people actually are. Like, when it comes to competitive gaming, and even from like looking at it from an esports angle, we're considered to be kind of grimy. You know what I mean? Like,
we are grimy.
Like, I'm not saying that we're not, but if we're looking at it from a CS:GO standpoint, right, or a Dota standpoint, when they look at us in an esports aspect, they're like, yeah, that's the crust underneath the desk. You know what I mean? The FGC, they're not really esports. They're kind of just, you know what I mean? Like they're
mashed buttons.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Well, not even just like what we do, but the way our scene is, like, we're not as cleaned up. I'll put it that way. You know what I mean? Like, that's why they're getting way more exposure. That's why they're getting way more money. That's why there's way more sponsorships. That's why it's way more professional, and those other ones. And then look at like how we're kind of doing it like we're esports, but it's like really ghetto. The
Ghetto's kind of an understatement.
I wouldn't even call it an understatement though. Like the closest thing we got to something professional coming out of it's the Capcom Pro Tour, and that's a shitstorm. Like, come on, man.
That's a horrible thing to compare it to too.
Yeah,
that's a horrible thing to use as a standard.
It's crazy. But like, it is what it is. A spade is a spade, man. But I can kind of understand where you guys are coming from in that aspect to
Look, I'll say this to add on real quick. The only time I've seen dudes, and this is why I said maybe 40, but I'm gonna go with Greg's 30 now because I just thought of this too. The only time I see dudes talk to single women at events is probably at booths, like those booths that they have for all the majors and stuff.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you-
some
As
like
far
single
as,
artists
like,
go up there.
like people selling merch and all that.
Yeah, like you have the artists, and sometimes they'll be single and they'll be, you know, of the opposite sex, and they'll legit try to spit game while they're trying to buy the art or like compliment her or whatever the case may be. And I'm sitting there browsing as well, and it just ends up being really cringy, and I'm sitting here witnessing all of it.
Honestly, that's probably the most cornball shit you can do. I'm not one to advocate hitting on somebody when they're doing their occupation. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of corny to me.
It makes it worse.
I don't like doing that.
Because they're trapped, they can't go anywhere.
Yeah, they suck talking to you.
That's what
They
I'm saying,
wanna-
like,
they
that's-
trying to make
that's-
money.
Honestly, a cornball move.
Like if you get digits like that, I commend you. Good shit.
Yeah, if you
Like,
guys talk, if you guys end up talking afterwards, it's a different story. But I mean, she work. If they're working, like, let them work. They're trying to make money. They're there for a reason.
like you're actually trapped in that scenario.
And the thing is like, I'm not even just talking about like at events and stuff. I'm talking about if you're going.
No,
to,
just
like,
period. I
if
get
you're
you.
like hitting on servers, if you're hitting on like, you know what I mean, people that work in retail, so on and so forth, cashiers, like, don't. Come on, man. That's really cornballish to me. I don't know, man. People, you know, we really paint people in a negative light on this show. We need to talk about more positive things.
No.
No?
No.
Everything's a blow up?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Oh, is this
I
the new
mean, for the
OBS?
last
about to
20
say, man,
episodes,
like,
everything has
li-
definitely been a blow up. There's
Yeah.
like been no positives.
Yeah, every episode's a fucking dumpster fire. That's fucking crazy. Something good needs to happen.
Oh, Tokido donated $1 million to the National Child's Fund.
Where did he get the $1 million from?
I don't know, but I'm just
He
hoping,
stole it.
like, some
Yeah,
bullshit
he
like
did.
that
That's what I'm
will
saying.
happen.
It's a
Like,
blow up. It's a blow up. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm saying,
Yeah,
like,
there's always an
for-
underlying.
For all we know, Tokido could be like, I don't know, have a secret underground
Drug
Yakuza drug ring.
Yep.
Where you know what I mean? Like he's selling crack and you know what I mean, and opium and shit, and he made the money that way. He was like in a positive light, you know, I need to liquidate these funds, you know what I mean, and make it clean. So I'm gonna donate to this charity, quote unquote. So you know, who knows, you know? But I guess more props to Keto, I guess. But I don't know. More positive stuff needs to fucking happen in the scene, and it don't happen because people claim to care about the scene, but they don't give
Oh,
a shit.
I got a positive.
Oh,
All right,
God.
we have a major without somebody getting shot. Is that good?
It's not. No.
It's not. It's definitely not
No.
positive, bro.
So you said 2 majors without anyone getting shot?
That's a
It's not
start.
positive.
When's the last time
Considering-
someone got
start.
shot at a major?
I'm about to say, considering one major ago, somebody actually fucking died.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
No.
It's like the envelope has been progressively getting pushed. You know what I mean? So now that we've had somebody pass away at an event, the next thing that's going to happen is we're going to have a mass robbery or something.
That's
It's
already
already
happened.
happened.
Evo? You want to talk about fucking Evo, dog?
It's already happened. Remember when Neo got robbed?
That's what that was
Yeah, he
Evo.
didn't know. He
All right,
didn't
look,
get
look,
robbed.
look.
He,
Yeah,
he left his
Thank-
bag.
exactly.
Look,
Thank you.
We're
And I was
not.
gonna
We're
say the
not
same
here
thing.
to blame
right.
someone's negligence. We're just pointing out
What?
the facts.
Thank
They're
you,
Neo.
Greg.
Man, oh my God, man.
Who
Nah.
carries all of their earnings for selling their merch in a backpack and just leaves it?
I mean,
How
usually
the fuck did you take
Gotta
off
when-
the
when-
backpack?
That's not the person who took his
when
fault.
people make their money, they stuff it in like their mattress or some shit, not their fucking backpack.
My point is, why did he walk away from the main stage or the front stage, wherever the hell he was, where the money was?
I've already-
for someone to take it.
I've already.
Why did he
debunked-
take the bag
I've
off?
already debunked that situation, bro.
I didn't hear it.
The,
Debunk it
on-
for me.
the only people on the stage with him with that backpack was his homies. His homies fucking robbed him, bro.
Okay, well,
Like
he could be talking to
Justin and Filipino Champ and all them, dog. They knew he had that bread on him. He put that bag down. This nigga Justin, he looked around. He was like, he said, "Man, Neo got some new cash in his pocket."
He said, you know, homie coming in. I gotta come up too.
This horrible. Sorry.
Anytime you get robbed, honestly, I'm telling you, right? Anytime you get robbed, the chain of events that follows afterwards, you always start with the homies. Because I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, it's a fucking inside job, bro.
All I'm trying to say is that that's his fault.
Yeah,
Alright?
I didn't give a shit that Neo got fucking robbed.
I mean, I didn't
Yeah, I
either
mean-
because again, I wouldn't be leaving all my money
Right.
around all willy nilly for anyone. My
Wait, Greg, was that the year that you and I got that photo with Ono?
yeah.
See, now it's funny that the first thing that came to y'all's minds was fucking Neo, because I honestly thought somebody was gonna start talking about Andre. I thought that's where it was gonna go.
That's another situation.
You know,
I mean, that's a whole
but
that's almost a pod in itself.
but that's different because that's the FGC's fault because they were
Yeah, they already
fucking
knew that.
supporting Andre.
Yeah, they
You know
knew
what
at
I
that
mean?
point how deep he was in.
Right. You know, so like it is what it is, man. Son, man, I don't think we're ever gonna have anything positive to talk about on this fucking podcast. Dog. One of y'all motherfuckers better get married or some shit. That's the only time we're gonna have something like positive to talk about.
I got you next week.
Next week? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I got you next week. I'm about to get married.
I'm proud of you, man.
Are you gonna do those Ritter brides?
No, I'm straight from Czech.
We should-
Yeah,
we should definitely get Nick a
or I'm sorry, or
fucking
as
Renner
Kyle
bride.
would say, Shez.
Yeah, the Shez girls.
Yeah, the Shez, get them.
Son, we could do a
Gotta get
whole
the-
segment on that, bro. We can go to the site, fucking order that joint, get a little video call going or something, maybe. That would be good. We need to order one of them joints.
It'll be like the Rod show, but you're actually trying to marry.
That shit would be good, man. That would be good. When is the Crash the Net dating show? We could get Gutex on here. And
Stop!
bring back fucking Greg, bro. Bring back fucking
Oh,
Greg,
where's my
bro.
phone? We gotta pull the picture up
Oh,
again.
that's so
It
good.
legit went off on such a small
Why did
thing.
you get so
Like,
mad?
He's losing his mind, man. I told
Man,
you that, like,
Hold
Gu-
it, it's the drugs,
like
dude.
it's okay. It may well be narcotics, but it's not only just
Definitely
that,
fucking
but it's the
drugs,
age
dude.
too. I'm telling you, when you get to a certain age, you start fucking going crazy, bro. You can't keep it under control.
Is Mike older than Gutex?
Mike
Mike Ross.
Ross. They might be the same age, honestly. Sure. You can ask a serious question, though. I kind of know what street this is gonna go down, but feel free. feel free. If it fits, man.
Can you
We'll-
just
we'll
replace
try
the
to answer.
Can you just replace the cam of you and put the picture of Greg getting roasted?
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Yeah, well, I put it in the Discord,
You
so
put it in Discord? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I got you.
Of course I would.
yeah. Let's hear the
Well,
serious.
no.
question.
This is a different one, EJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a different one. So this different photo of Greg. Hold on, I got you. Let me just do this.
Yeah, no, it's not Greg with the 50.
That was good.
That's a good photo.
It's a pretty strong photo.
I have that photo saved in case I need to invite Greg to the stream.
I mean, he could pop in any time now.
He can. He's definitely on call. Don't make me call him, bro.
Oh, please.
Don't make me. I've been waiting. I've been kind of like, you know what I mean? This is a good question. All right, no, I'm gonna entertain it. This is actually a good question. Yo. Said, okay, so the question at hand: do black people actually like white people playing and dancing to their music? Being black or white is a big deal in America. That is true.
Unfortunately.
As much as people try to make it not seem that way, this is a racist ass fucking country.
The only people not trying to make it seem that way are the people that aren't PLC.
I will hit you with the reverse. I honestly think it is the greatest thing in the world to see somebody of Caucasian descent interact and dance in ethnic music. It's hilarious to me, and I think it's the thing about the culture. I don't have a problem with it. Like, it's cool.
I don't care.
Because I like all types of music and such. When I like to indulge in like dancing and such, I actually hate hip hop. I hate hip hop for that. I don't like it. Like, there's other music I would rather listen to when I want to party, and so on and so forth. And it's like, that's the shoe on the other foot, right? So this is a black guy saying that he enjoys Caucasian music, enjoys Spanish music, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. So vice versa, me personally, I don't have a problem with it. But there's definitely a stigma where, let's say that we're in the fucking club. We're in the club. Or since it's the DMV, let's throw another spin on it. We're at the go-go, right?
Jeez.
And let's say that fucking Mike walks in, bro. Like our Mike, race car Mike.
White Mike.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he starts crumping or something. People are gonna be looking at him very weird. You know what I mean? They're gonna.
I'd
look
probably
at
dab
and
him up.
look
That'd probably be crazy.
We would like it. We would love it. You know what I mean? Like, be awesome for us, you know. Yeah. That's definitely a thing, though, man. Like this world's fucked up, yo. I do not personally know Mills Brothers.
I feel like this is turning to a long, strung out troll, but
I mean, I had advocated. That's actually a strong question, though.
That was a good question.
Though.
Huh?
That's a really good
yeah,
question.
I just feel like Meek Mills.
Can you stop? Son, if this is Chuck on 2 accounts, I swear to God, like we're never fucking doing call-ins. If Chuck on he's like on an alt account, like I swear.
That's too strong if it is. Man.
This dude gonna come in with the voice changer and be like, "Hey,
I'd be so fucking done. I'd be so done, yo. Oh my goodness, but nah, that is a really strong question. There's nothing to feel sad about. It's all music.
Yeah.
It's all art, man. I know more about
for anyone.
I know more about Asian music than fucking hip hop. Not as
yeah, music is for everybody.
You know what I mean? But you know, indulging in somebody else's culture, there's nothing fucking wrong with that. The only time it's wrong is when you kind of go overboard with it. Like if let's say that you were going to a party or some shit and they happen to play some black, you know, ethnic music or whatever, and you're wearing a fucking you're wearing a dashiki and shit, and you're like putting the black power fist up, and you know what I mean, and you're trying to like, you know what I mean, you're trying to dap people up and shit like that. Now you're reaching like that's different. That's ignorance. You know what I mean? So there's a territory that comes with it. You know, I feel like when people are malicious about it, then it's a problem. You know, then I will look at you like a cornball. But these younger people, man, they don't have no fucking right to, you know what I mean, judge you on your basis of music and what you like, you know what I mean? Considering 50% of the rappers now are white people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, mainstream rap now, it's so 50-50, so I feel like there should be no stigma with that. But you know how people are. America is a really fucking racist place. Like it makes me really hate this place, dog. Like it's
I
crazy.
hate this place.
Dog, I'm kind of done
I hate
with
this
it.
place.
I'm
pretty much checking myself out soon.
I'm kind of done with it. I don't want you to be like everybody else, Greg. Where you're
I'm
like,
gonna click this link. I'm gonna see what this actually
you're
is.
like,
wow, it's actually Mills Brothers.
Where you're like, this isn't my type of flow, so I'm just gonna go to Korea. Don't be like everybody else, bro.
Oh, you mean
like,
don't be a JJ?
Nah, I wasn't calling him out. Like, nah, it's not a JJ thing. No, right now in America, Korea's hot. Korea is Korea is the new Japan.
No,
like,
I just want to get out of here. I just hate this area, man. I just hate this country.
We're gonna go to Mexico?
No, that's too much. I don't like Mexico.
I mean, you live in Florida. It's like the same shit.
Well, yes and no, but I don't live that far. I don't live that far south.
Fucking Jesus.
Oh shit.
I mean,
nah. But true shit though. It's definitely time to get the fuck up out of here, bro. Like I'm telling y'all. Son, music is dead, dog.
Yeah, music in America is kind of whack lately.
It's pretty fucking dead, dude.
It's been pretty whack for like 10, 15 years now.
Fucking good ass music, dog.
It's been a while for something really good to come out. Like I listen to the radio when I go to work because I'm too lazy to pull out my phone to put up Spotify, and just kind of whack. Like they just like they play like they try and play like old school and R&B, but they play the same old school R&B shit now. It's like, yo, like you have a plethora of R&B classics you could be playing, but you're playing the same old school shit. Like you just played this yesterday. Telling me you don't have all this history of like 30, 40, 50 years of R&B and you're playing the same mix of R&B songs that I heard 1 to 2 days ago. Like this is fucking unbelievable.
Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, dog. I'm gonna keep it really real with y'all, yo. I think I actually might like country music.
Okay.
You're banned.
Nah, son, I watched fucking A Star Is Born last night. That movie was fucking beautiful, bro. That shit was good. I fuck with it, like hard. So I think I might need to buy some cowboy boots, bro.
Can you stop?
I think it's time. I'm not even trolling. I'm so serious.
No.
I'm trying to have a heart to heart with y'all, man. And you're joking.
I need you to heart to heart the fuck out of this conversation.
That's crazy, man. There's nothing wrong with country. It's good. It's good.
I mean,
for you, yo.
If you're cool with, you know.
Good for you. I like Dolly Parton.
Okay, she's alright.
Who?
She's cool.
Are
Dolly
you saying
Parton?
that because you were attracted to Dolly Parton, Nick? Or are you just saying that?
Why? No,
I don't know, man. I just want a little bit of clarity behind it.
I like her because she's on that Old Town Road remix.
Can you stop? All right. I think it's time to go into the fucking weekend rollout. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Y'all talk about whatever the fuck for like the next 5 minutes. Oh my goodness.
Your favorite tournaments this weekend?
Oh, I'm about to break this down. Let's go. Anyways, while Kyle's gone, let's talk some shit. So, let's talk about Summer Jam. It's trash.
That's
Fuck Big E events.
Like, I can't even remember the last time that tournament's been good.
Never went. Never wanted to. The end.
Yeah, Greg was more of a winter brawl kind of guy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, actually was pretty good till like the last few ones.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
just-
the
I don't know what
last
happened.
dude, I think the last one that I enjoyed was like when did CP come out? 2013?
Yeah, that
I
was,
don't
good, that was
know.
a good winter brawl.
13?
Damn, Nick, you were there?
Yeah, I was there.
That's before I met you.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
ain't missed much.
I mean, we were all at a freaking Civil War.
That is true.
Yeah, I was definitely there. That's when I met not Spinning Beat.
Jeez.
The white guy, fucking Brandon. What's his
Oh,
name?
Beat.
Yeah,
Come on, Beat.
Young Beat.
Yo, that dude is interesting, man. That's
I love Beat, man.
He's cool as shit.
He's a nice guy.
Who?
He was a Delaware guy.
Oh.
Trash.
Don't talk shit about
He
Brandon.
played pre-patch Kokinoe.
Yeah.
Like
I remember because Civil War was a blow up because literally first game I played a Kokinoe and I got my back blown out and I said, wow, this is trash.
I can't.
Literally next
I'll-
game I played Brandon and I had to play another Kokinoe and I got 0-2'd
I
on some
remember that tournament.
pre-patch garbage.
That
I
shit
was
was
like,
out,
wow. I was like, I hate this.
If you weren't playing Coco back then,
I chose really bad options in my life back then. All
Yeah.
right.
So I proceeded to leave and then walk like 2 blocks and go hang out with my homie and got drunk as shit. So
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a good night.
yeah, I definitely enjoyed that a lot more than watching whatever the fuck was going on there.
How the fuck did we get on the topic of fucking Beat?
No, Civil War.
We were talking about Civil War.
What about Civil War?
That's the year Chris G cried on his stick.
That shit was great.
That's the same year that he held like 7 swords. No, that was the year before.
Oh yeah, he had the Zoro.
Yeah, he definitely had the Roronoa Zoro drum. Zoro. Halababa.
That's crazy. All right, well, what are we doing this weekend?
So this weekend, everybody's favorite dumpster fire Summer Jam is happening. So we'll definitely have more content to talk about next week. What else is going on this weekend? EJ's got his little strongman shit.
No.
Box office.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't think anything drops
Yeah,
this week. I know next week, It Chapter 2 drops. Next week, I believe. But this week we're in that drought. Like the summer movie blockbuster shit is kind of done now. So as far as the box office goes, we're kind of done. But I will do a short tribute to the late and deceased homie. So I'm gonna sing a little song for you guys. You know. Say,
Who?
Yeah, I'm literally-
Spider-Man.
Oh,
Longer
damn.
in
Yeah.
the MCU because Disney's greedy. So, so R.I.P. Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean it was fun while it lasted, but you know all great things come to an end. So
I mean, we still got Tom Holland, so we'll be alright.
we don't have him.
No, they don't have him, fam.
Wait, what?
Tom
That's-
Holland,
have
he's still right. You have not been following stories. Tom Holland's still playing Spider-Man, but it's not through Marvel Studios anymore.
Yeah.
Like Marvel Studios and Disney are pulled the plug on that, so it's gonna be straight Sony now. So Sony, so yeah, it's but
Yeah,
like,
they're going through Netflix.
they were getting help. They were getting help from Marvel Studios, so now the help is gone because they split. So it's gonna be strictly Sony. So basically, the next Spider-Man film with Tom Holland is gonna be just like the last fucking Spider-Man film, like the Andrew Garfield shit. It's gonna be the same thing.
Let's go.
It's gonna be trash.
Let's go.
Put Jamie
I don't
Foxx
know.
back in.
Yeah, they're actually gonna put him back in, and they're gonna fix this gap in between him being a superhero and not.
That is still the weirdest thing. Still,
You know
how
what
does
I mean?
that get fixed? Anyways,
But yeah, so that's all that's really going on with that this weekend. So yeah, we'll definitely have more content to talk about. Honestly, I like it when I don't have a course outline. I feel like our best episodes are us just talking about random shit. This show flows a lot better than me trying to like constrict it with a guideline. So I might actually experiment with not having a guideline going in these next couple episodes, because I felt like we went some pretty unique places tonight, even though we had to make up for like this whatever the fuck. The number 20 is cursed, dog. We had the power outages, and then the next week I got sick, and then tonight the computer was trying to like cuck us, but we got through it. 21. Don't gotta fucking worry about it no more. Like we're past all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I don't know if we can get more viewership interaction like we had tonight. That was pretty neat. Maybe call-ins will be a thing. Maybe we should definitely do call-ins. A fourth member, because EJ sucks. Okay, we could do a vote.
Yikes.
We could do a vote. Or we could do like guest hosts. We could cycle people out for other people. That would be an interesting thing.
I'm getting booed off stage. Damn.
Put you in. I feel like you're too vulgar.
Yeah, you would definitely get us.
You
get us cooked.
Like I kind of feel like by now I would have gotten us banned, but you're definitely gonna get us banned. Like we put you in.
You gonna say something inappropriate.
Or I feel like we could just get somebody more important.
I mean, that's also true. I mean, we can get Greg back in.
Greg is always on the line. Like, trust me, you do not want me to call Greg, man. He could be in here in a blink of an eye. You want to be careful with that. You know what I mean?
I get kicked off. I make my own show. It's gonna be called Net the Crash. Watch.
That sounds so whack. Nobody's gonna watch that. So what are you gonna do? You gonna have a big ass human sized net, and you're gonna try to find me and then put me in the net? Or
Yeah.
Like, hey, good shit.
Yeah, this stream is dedicated to D Dawson. I just go upstairs, turn off the Wi-Fi, stream.
That's fucked up. Oh, that's crazy, man. Holy shit. Oh my god, man.
That's hateful. I would never do that.
Ooh, that actually be really fucking funny, though. You're just gonna come home one day and the passwords are gonna be different. Like, I'm gonna segment the IP address so you're not gonna be able to get on. It's gonna be a different subnet. You're like, oh shit. You're like, son, the Ethernet's not even working. I'm like, yeah, it's on a different subnet, bitch. Good luck getting on there. Oh my goodness. Whoo! But anyway, from all of us here at Crash the Net, till next week, good time, same place, same time, hopefully, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you really enjoyed that rip.
He said, because it's your life.
It's definitely about to be your last.
just for Chuck.
Oh my fucking god. But anyway, yeah. Archive uploaded on Friday. It's gonna be 2 parts because we had to restart the stream. So I'm not gonna splice them. It'll just be 2 separate episodes. We'll have episode 20.0 and 20.1. I guess. I don't know.
Why can't it just be 0.5?
Because it's not though. Because I mean, I guess I could do that. I could release the like 40 minutes of an episode we did 2-3 weeks ago, and have that as 20, and then have this as 20.5. Is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this outro rock, and hopefully it works. It's probably not. But
EJ's info is still wrong.
Yeah, still fucked.
Right, fuck it.
It's still so scuffed, bro.
I'll fix it. Damn. Shit looking good.
I'm mad it's like backwards. Like, nah, this shit is right.
Nah, it's definitely wrong.
It's definitely right.
Whatever, man.
Nah, this shit is right.
I literally took that shit straight off of his like Linktree page.
That is wrong.
Hey man, just because you put the wrong thing in there.